missing you, or the camera keeps missing you.
I keep sleeping.
Yeah. Everybody's awake. 9:26. Breakfast, and we gotta hit the road for the mystery spot, right, babe? Yeah, did it in the luggage room. Isaac, where are you? Everybody, roll call check, or whatever you want to call it. Daddies need to, you know, do his business, take a shower. You don't need to take a shower or anything like that. Jessica, you're good? No shower for you? You need a shower?
I need a shower.
No. Anyways, the main guy. Isaac, what about you? You need to take a shower? Huh? Shower, shower time. Ta-da. It sure is mystery.
Very mysterious.
You got nice little perfect bumpy road. Santa Cruz. Oh, all of us?
Yes.
Where am I standing?
Let's go scoot over to the shade more. Come here, guys. Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll go check in over there.
Hi.
You reservation?
Yeah.
What time?
124? Oh, thank you.
No problem.
There's a mystery spot in Santa Cruz, California. We're gonna experience for the first time. It's 120 right now. My GWORKS is at 124. It happened like after an earthquake or something?
No, I don't know.
It's a mystery spot.
We'll
I don't
figure it
know.
out.
Well, hopefully, you know, we'll experience this together.
Alrighty, hello everyone, good afternoon, welcome to the world famous mystery spot. How's everyone doing today? Good. Awesome, glad to hear that. Several decades back in 1939, the name of Mr. George Prather was looking to buy a plot of land to build a summer home for him and his family. This plot of land was actually out here where our parking lot and gift shop stand today. But a lumber company actually owned all of this land before Mr. Prather even bought it. They said the only way they were willing to sell it to him was if he bought this entire hillside that we see right here along with it, a big package deal. So he decided to agree to this. He signed for both the hillside as well as the plot of land that he actually wanted. So the first thing they discovered is this hillside, which we're all going to walk up in just a couple of moments. Now, they discovered that hillside is about 2 times more difficult to walk up than any other hill in Santa Cruz. The second thing they discovered is the compasses they were using to investigate this land started acting a little strange. When I say strange, I mean that the needles inside them would sometimes spin around recklessly and would often give them inaccurate readings of anywhere from 3 degrees to up to 180 degrees off. So it was a pretty large span of difference. The final thing they discovered is that that strange force on the hill lied within a very strict circular territory. Yeah. These right here, 2 blocks that used to be level at one point, but over time they were off. How level works, I am required to explain anyway, so you're going to get a quick little spiel from me about what they do. Now, if the surface is completely flat and level, then the bubble that we see inside the liquid will be right in center. However, if one side of a surface is higher than the other, then the bubble is going to shift to the higher end like we can see happening now. I do that, the bubble's going to fall in the middle if I flip it around 180 degrees.
That's to prove it. That's
See, once again, it's going to be in center, so the front board is level, the level isn't tapered. Now I'm going to move it back to this board. You see, once again, the bubble's going to be in center, so it should be no surprise if I flip it around just one more time. We see it's in center again, so both boards right here are level. Now that I've proven that they are, can I please have 2 volunteers for our first demonstration? Yeah, go ahead and put the other foot up. As clean if you need it. Alright, go ahead and mirror her on the other side. Alright, so you appear to be looking right now just about at the bottom of his chin. Go ahead and switch places for me, guys. Alright, so when I have them go ahead and switch places, you will see that you are no longer going to be looking there. You're going to be looking quite a bit shorter now, just about where the bottom of his neck is. So you stepped outside the mystery spot, you gained a little bit of height, which is awesome. But sadly, you did step inside and you lost some height. Very sorry about that, mostly because the height loss there is non-refundable. But give them both a big old round of applause, guys. You're looking right now just about at her mouth. Go ahead and swap places for me, you two. Alright, so we can see he's no longer going to be looking at her mouth. She's going to be looking just about eye to eye with each other. Give them a big round of applause as well, guys. Go ahead and move along the fence for me, everyone.
So this was about 30 feet over there.
Actually, broke off of its foundation, and it just came sliding on down this hill. It continued to slide until it stopped where we see it today, and it hasn't moved since. As it slid on down the hill, just so happened to hit the center of the mystery spot, where it has been since. So, we're going to get my next demonstration, everyone. For this demonstration, I'm going to be using a very special piece of equipment. It's literally fine, it's just a piece of wood. There's nothing special about this. To be quite honest, I've grown pretty bored of it myself with time. Yeah. Okay, who thinks that it's flat and level?
I think it's level.
Alright, who is just not thinking? Now, once everyone's gotten a quick look at this level, I'm just going to go ahead, take it, place it right up here onto our board. And I would love it if someone very responsible and trustworthy could come up and tell me exactly where that bubble is. You look pretty trustworthy. Come on up. Can I have you go ahead and stand right here for me? Can you see that bubble there?
Yeah.
Where is that bubble?
In the center.
It is in the center. Give them a big old round of applause, guys. So everyone, that would mean that we have a level surface. Now, if I were to take something round, like this billiard ball that I just so happen to have in my pocket, and I were to place it down on a flat and level surface just like this,
And it's gonna roll down.
What do you expect to happen?
Nothing?
Just say exactly where I put it, actually.
Yeah, but no.
What?
Yeah, this is what you paid your $8 for. I hope it's worth it. Now, to roll it into the cabin, we would expect it to continue to roll until it comes to a stop, right? Yeah, shut the front door. So it doesn't want to do that. It wants to stop and then roll right back out. Now, this is because the forces of the mystery spot are actually pushing this ball away from center. Now, a lot of people do start to get skeptical at this point of the demonstration for a lot of good reasons. First, many people think that we cut the notch in the middle of the sport in the shape of a V, with one end being a little bit thicker, increasingly becoming more and more thin as the board goes on. If anyone has anything round or cylindrical on them like a chapstick. So therefore, this proves that it is not just the ball that is doing this, but the forces of the mystery spot that are actually pushing it away from center. All right, thank you, sir, for letting me use this, but I would burn it, okay? It might make me look soft. Alright, keep on coming in. As we come in, can we move towards this side of the room? That would be fantastic.
Mama, hold on to this.
Here, hold on to that.
Look at that.
Hold on to that. Mark, she said to hold over there, please. How do you feel, babe? Huh? What? You're dizzy?
Alright, so this right here is our 32-pound pendulum. It is made completely of lead. If you go ahead and push it in this direction, you will see it's pretty easy to do that because the forces of the mystery spot are pushing it away from center. However, if you try and push it in the opposite direction, you're going to see it takes a lot more effort and force because those forces are trying to drive it back out this way. If I let go of it, you'll see it has a pretty uneven swing that favors this side more than this one over here.
Look, there's a guy trying, look.
Yeah, there's like a picture of the kids.
You want to try something?
No.
You want to try it? 2, 3.
For photos, folks. Alright, so what's your name? Anthony? Okay, Anthony, you have a very important job for this demonstration, alright? You are going to be our scientific observer. Everyone here is counting on you to be responsible. Think you can do that for me? Alright, I like the confidence. I just have a quick test for you to pass just to make sure you're qualified, okay? Can you tell me how many fingers I'm holding? Alright, that's about as hard as it gets, I promise. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and move my level up over on this side. What's your name? What is it? Mark. Okay, when I reach the top of Mark's head over here, can you let me know when to stop? Okay. Now, can I have you two on this block go ahead and trade places for me? Alright, so Mark is going to move over here. We will see that when he does that, he is going to lose a little bit of height, about 3 to 4 inches. So as I was explaining before, one of those inches is automatically accounted for because this side over here is higher than this one. But when he moved over this way, we did see that he lost a few extra inches of height. These ones are mysterious and unaccounted for. Alexa? Okay, great. When I reach the top of Alexa's head, can you let me know when to stop as well? Perfect. Go ahead and switch back for me, guys. Alright, so Alexa's going to move back to her original spot. You'll see she also loses a little bit of height as well, same amount, about 3 to 4 inches. And the same exact thing applies as before. One of those inches is accounted for, a couple extra inches of height loss are mysterious and unaccounted for. Please give our 3 volunteers a big old round of applause for their is going on around here that's causing all of these strange things to happen. If you are still feeling a little bit confused, like you want some answers, just know I'm right there with you. I do actually have no idea what's going on here myself, neither does anyone else. That is why
What would we say if somebody's curious to come to Santa Cruz, California and check out the mystery spot?
I don't know. It was kind of funky. I wouldn't drive 3 hours just for this though.
No,
It's so quick.
it's just a little cabin inside.
If you're in
That's
this
it.
area, yeah, check it out.
You do feel nauseous, I want to say. Well, you said something your eyes, you feel dizzy.
Like just
Dizzy.
on my head. No.
Especially around that, what would you call the bell? The swing. What is it? What would you call it?
I don't know.
Dung bell?
Yeah, like a bell.
And you do feel, you know, like you're leaning really back. The only way to explain it is probably like magnets, but it works on everything, I guess. Not only metal. Does that make sense? Because if you like move two magnets together, you know,
Yeah. It's
reverse
cool.
force,
It's like
it
a gravitational
pulls, or
pull,
yeah. But it's like it
that
works
makes
with you with like the ball, the chopstick. That's weird. Chapstick. Yeah. So if you guys are around the neighborhood, you want to check them out, you can check out the mystery spot.
I'll make this grumbling from eating so much gum.